Monday, and I hope that you are doing well. I hope that you have had a blessed weekend. So today I have a cleaning motivational video for you. First of all, we're going to go out to the garage and we're going to tackle a section of it where I have just pulled stuff out from Christmas and I still haven't cleaned all of that up. And then we'll come inside and we'll get the house tidied up. But before we do that, there is something that I would like to share with you. It is 1 Timothy, it's chapter 6, and it's verses 6 through 8. So it says, "But godliness with contentment is great gain, for we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content." So Paul says if we've got enough food and we've got enough clothes, then to let us be content. So anytime that you start to feel like you're falling short, I want you to remember this. David's grandmother here on the mountain, she raised 8 children in a small shack, okay? They had no indoor plumbing and no electricity. They grew their own food, and you know what? They were always super thankful that God supplied for them. We actually need a lot less in life to be okay and to survive. That's why we just have to make sure that we have our focus on things that actually matter in this life, right? We bring nothing into this world, we're going to take nothing out. So if you've got something to eat and something to wear, then let us be content. But let's go ahead and jump into the video. We're going to go out into the garage and let's get this place cleaned up.
What you're putting in, all your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted with a wedding ring?
Okay, so as far as this cabinet, we are gonna clean it out a different day. I've been sneezing a lot and coughing, so I don't want to stay out here too long right now. But here is what the spare room looks like. Again, if you've never seen it before, the price of building supplies went up, so we do have insulation hanging out where we didn't get it finished. But most of these totes right here are empty. I just saved those for moving instead of using boxes. It's just better to do it that way. These 2 clear ones are my fall, and then this one and this bottom one is all of my Christmas stuff. There's the Christmas tree. I know I'm supposed to get rid of it. Maybe. I will. I've told him I would because he doesn't like it, but anyways, I love it. And then this is our cornhole board. I'm going to clean the top of our freezer off, but let's just have a peek in here. I've got to do something with these tomatoes that I froze. I need to do that. And yeah, I've got some frozen okra. We need to do this okra maybe tonight. I forgot about that. So these are probably expired, but I might still try to use them in a soup or something. And then we've got some corn on the cobs down in here. I need to get in here and organize this a whole lot better, but this is corn down in here and stuff too. But we've got beef and chuck roast and stuff, but I'll clean that out a different day. What I need to do is somehow put these 2 together because we need a space to put the grill. I'll show you what I'm getting rid of so far. So far, I'm getting rid of this Keurig. It's brand new in the box. We don't use it. We use the old school coffee pot. That is a booster. This is a whole thing of like CDs and things like that. I thought about saving it to go on eBay or something, like lots of comic books and stuff. They're all in great condition. They were my husband's. And then these 3 picture frames right here. This is a bed that is identical to our bed, if you've seen it. It's by Nectar. This bed cost $450, but we had it for a year and it cracked in the middle of the frame, so they sent us a totally new bed. I don't know if I would recommend Nectar or not for that very purpose, but my husband fixed the part that was broken, so now we have a totally, unused bed and don't have anything to do with it. All of this stuff right here, I'm getting rid of. This bag, I took it to the beach and it ended up molding, so I'm gonna throw it away. Cheetos container, all of that bubble wrap I saved for shipping purposes, so I need to get a bag and put all that in there and take that to the trash. I have insulation all over my back and it only gets worse from here. So what we talked about doing was getting some heavy duty contractor bags and stapling it over top of all of that insulation, so this won't happen and will protect the insulation. The price of building supplies is just still way too high at this point, so I mean, it just is what it is. But when I went inside, I did get cleaned up really good and get this itchy stuff off of me and change my clothes. This is the top part of my hutch. I don't have anything else to do with it at this point. And I did keep saying bed. That is just the bed frame. That does not include the mattress. They did not send us a new mattress. It was the bed frame. And we thought since we were getting the mattress, the best way to get longevity out of it was to get the bed frame, but I don't know if that's true. Okay, here's what it looks like now. It's just an improvement. And this stuff, either got to sell it or just give it to somebody or get rid of it, but at least this area has some sort of organization. Moving on to some prep for dinner. I have these 4 sweet potatoes that came out of our garden, and I'm ashamed to admit that I do not like sweet potatoes, but I keep trying them because I have learned that if you don't like a food and you force yourself to eat it, then eventually you start to like it. I've done that with lots of food like celery or grapefruit or anything like that. As crazy as that may sound, you can force yourself to like any food. But I seen this recipe on YouTube for fried sweet potatoes, and it was basically brown sugar, salt, and butter, and you just fry them in your cast iron pan with the lid on. And I will say that they did turn out good for somebody who doesn't like sweet potatoes, but I mean, what's there not to like, right? About something fried and super sweet. So it's not something that I would want to have all the time, but I did give it a shot. But you can prepare your sweet potatoes in advance, or that's what Google told me. So all I wanted to do was just to get them peeled and washed because they're so hard to chop, and put those in the refrigerator for later. Then we're going to move on to the rest of the house. Let's see what we can get done.
I made you breakfast, fresh coffee and bagels too. A new day is waiting for us, we got lots of fun stuff to do. Let's go to the zoo and feed the monkeys. I can lend them your baseball cap. Let's make the day a very lot of fun. Growing up is just a trap. Don't it seem like a drag? Like putting all of your joy in a big brown bag. I won't listen to any of that jazz. No, I'll never grow up. I'll never grow up. Growing up is just a big fat trap. I take pride in never working a day. Can't see the use of it anyway.
I watched this video the other day. It was talking about how to properly do laundry, and they said that you should leave the lid on your washer up because this is a damp, dark area which is prone to grow mold. So you should leave your lid up so it can air out when you're not using it. Do you already know this, or am I just now finding this out? So I guess I'm going to leave my lid up from now on.
You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to.
We can leave and run away someday, someday.
I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and sit in you. Oh, oh. Call me anytime that you need a friend. And call me anytime when you're at a tight end. I got you,
And you got me too. We can always make it through.
what we do is what we do.
I can take you anywhere, somewhere. We won't be scared.
You will see me flying high. I'm staring into your blue eyes. We don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and sit in you. Oh, oh. Call me anytime that you need a friend. And call me anytime when you're at a tight end. I got you.
You got me, got me. You got me, got me. You got me too. Got me, got me.
I've been saving you. You save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need it too? 'Cause I got you.
And you got me too.
Everything done on my list that I wanted to get done. Those clothes are still drying. I just checked them, they're not dry yet, so we're not going to get those out. But I'm about to head out. I'm going to go visit with my parents. They live about 45-50 minutes from where I live now, and so I think that that is the pick-me-up that I need today. But I love you guys. Thank you for your love and support, and you just keep fighting that good fight of faith, and I'll see you in the next one.